Shahid Sonam, your new film Mausam has been described as a timeless love story, a romance that sort of spans generations. Is there a different time period that you wish you were born in?
Yeah, for sure.
I thought you'd say so.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't. Like, honestly speaking, I feel completely like I'm not a part of this generation, even though I love all the technology.
Thankfully, you didn't say world.
That is also.
मैं बोलने वाली थी ना, तूने कहा यार इतना loud नहीं होती, मैं थोड़ा subtle बोलती हूँ.
But yeah, I don't know, for some strange reason, I love everything to do with vintage, yeah. But I like old clothes, I like old stories, I like old movies.
If you want to make fast money, if you have old suitcases, mummy's old dresses,
old movies, old music,
just
old records.
pack them nicely, put a big price tag on them and send them to Sonam. She will buy them before you have no idea. फटे हुए कपड़े, उधड़ी हुई चादरें.
There's a charm, there's a history to it.
Lovely. देखो.
Even like old books and stuff like that. Like you don't understand, Edinburgh, Scotland was the best place to be.
Because वहाँ पे तो नया कुछ था ही नहीं, सब पुराना था, है ना?
I felt like I was in like Heaven Heights. You know?
Right, yeah.
It's so beautiful to be a part of that. There's so much thera. He's making. Am I too old-fashioned?
No, I think it's nice to be a bit of a softie and a bit of a romantic in a sense. Yeah.
Lovely.
Shahid, I take it you're very happy being like this.
Very happy, man. Very
generation
happy. Very
Y
happy.
guy.
The whole idea of being an actor is to kind of experience it without being it. Which I like that. Okay. I'm happy with that, man.
इस ज़मीं और इस आसमां से परे, जहाँ न वक्त, न तुम्हारे मेरे सिवा कोई और, बस एक जज्बा हो कि तुम मुझ में हो और मैं तुम में.
Shahid, in one part of this film, you play an Air Force pilot.
Yeah.
Now, the Air Force pilot is one of cinema's iconic characters. You know, Rajesh Khanna and Aradhana, Tom Cruise in Top Gun. These are very memorable characters. Surely you grew up watching these films. Did you model your character on any of these characters?
Yes, of course. I mean, Aradhana is, we still remember Rajesh Khanna walking in, hey, and that whole thing. It's quite awesome. Yes, Top Gun is one of my favorite films. I'm a huge Tom Cruise fan. I love his work.
You look like him.
Sonam,
he does,
what can I do for you? How much vintage stuff can I send you home? Just let me know.
I'll tell you. There's a really beautiful, I'll let you know.
हाँ, इसके पास हमेशा होता है कुछ. If you ever tell her, do you want something, वो detail में भेज देगी. This shop, this place, this tack, just pick the third one from the top. Seriously. No, so yes.
You get scared to ask me.
Very. हर बॉयफ्रेंड और हस्बैंड और जो भी होगा बेचारा उसको बहुत पैसे कमाने पड़ेंगे, बहुत पैसे. Anyways, coming back to yes, I think playing a man in uniform has a certain charm to it, and yes, that was one of the most exciting things for me to do this film, and I think Dad also wanted to show me like that because, like you said, it's always seen slightly in an iconic way.
Okay, Sonam, Shahid's reason for wanting to do this film is evident. He's always said he's wanted to work with his father. For you, what was it that compelled you to do this love story over many others, perhaps?
My good looks.
Your good looks, yes. Number one, I'm quite impulsive. I do things because I feel like it. That's one thing, but number two is Pankaj ji is when he narrated the script to me, I was in tears.
Okay.
And also it's nice to be a part of something that I did Savarya and Delhi 6, which again were whether the films worked in a general perspective or not, but you know, they say that you take time to make something, no matter, they're going to be remembered, those films.
Right.
You know, whether they're the best films or the worst films, they're going to be remembered. My characters will be remembered. I wanted to do that again because I think that's my space.
Sure.
I did one or two films which weren't my space and I was really uncomfortable doing it, and I think it showed on screen and I saw it myself and I was self-critical.
Okay.
And I'm like, I need to work with sensible people. I need to work with sensible filmmakers.
So you think I'm sensible?
You're sensible and your dad is extremely sensible.
Just checking.
Otherwise, Rajeev, I'm a fish out of water. You know what I mean? It's not something. It's okay if I'm not the biggest star in the country. It's okay if I'm not because it's not my space. I don't look comfortable doing those things.
Okay.
I know it myself.
Okay.
Even whether you or anybody else says that, oh, she's not looking comfortable, I know it, because I'm not comfortable getting the script first thing getting the script in the morning and be like, okay, this is there. Then while doing the shot, they're like, oh, lines change ho gayi hai,
Right.
and your character's completely changed. You're not doing this anymore, and you're not doing that anymore. So I can't do that. So this is a nice space for me, you know what I mean? And
Sure.
it's comfortable, and I like working hard for something which is, even if whether it does well or doesn't do well, I know that I've put in that effort,
Right.
and I know that's something that I can be proud of, and it's something that 10 years down the line I'm not going to be ashamed of doing.
Sure.
Yeah, actually, what excited me about Mausam was the way Dad sees love.
Right.
As somebody who's, you know, old school also, and somebody who knows that he's making a film with youngsters.
Right.
You know, to find that balance which shows two young people fall in love in a way which has a certain amount of strength and beauty and dignity to it, which was very interesting to me. It was different for me. You know,
Right.
rom-coms happen all the time, you know, and the issues always lie between the two people. You
Right.
know, both of them are blaming each other.
Right.
That's why there's always a point of conflict in a rom-com. But how many love stories do we know of even in real life where two people don't want to separate and the world is pulling them apart? So
Right.
that's very exciting.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. Looking forward to seeing your film.
Thank you, Rajeev. Thank you.